phrase. So you could have a 3-measure phrase. The book talks about irregular phrase length, but you can't have just a unit that is half the length of the regular, whatever you're viewing as the regular length. So instead, that's going to be viewed as a semi-phrase, which is either, an extension of the phrase that it concludes, or it could be within the middle of a 6-measure idea. I mean, you have, a 2-measure semi-phrase, and then that is sequenced up by step. So, and then you have a final 2 measures that is back down, and it's contrasting, has just a exponential figuration there. Well, that 2-measure in the middle would be then the extension, and so you would call that an irregular length, a 6-measure phrase, but you wouldn't call it a 4-measure phrase and then a 2-measure phrase. Okay, so you can't have you can't use that 4-measure length and then have a 2-measure phrase. I'll just write the term semi-phrase, which equals, typically we talked about that earlier, half the length. Okay, so that's going to be a basic rule that we follow here. So on this homework number 1, I want you to go through the rest of these and to give letter names for each phrase. One thing, you'll take all of the repeats as far as the first ending and second ending. So like with number 18, then that's something that is going to be figured into the phrase construction. So number 18 has in total four phrases. The first 2 phrases are repeated, so that's going to be just, you're not going to say that that's 4 phrases there because of the repetition, and we talked about that. The third and fourth phrases, though, are written, they're using first ending and second ending. And so those would be 2 separate phrases because of the endings of them. And so that's going to be some type of double period and so forth. So with these examples, don't do number 23. And then don't do number 117 because that's incomplete. That one goes on to the next page, so don't do number 117. And the rest of these you want to do. And so you'll affix lowercase letter names for the phrases, and then what that phrase combination would be, whether it's a period or double period or whatever. Okay?